We're writing the history. I'm starting a new series of video, Republic Championship Prep, in the month, 7th April, now it's 26th February. I have the Republic Championship of Kyrgyzstan. You may not even know this country, but this is very important to me. Like, gotta take the first place, go on the World Championship, then take the first place, and you will see me on the fucking East versus West. I'm starting my prep. And for those who are interested in arm wrestling, I'll show my sessions, my nutrition, how I sleep, how I combine it with the other stuff that's happening in your life. We're all students now. We all want to get girls. We all want to get social. And with all these, we want to get these jacked hands. Huge fucking arms that are bigger than our legs. And I'm here to reveal you everything that I know about arm wrestling. First video will be about the power, the strength. Basically, you need your main muscle groups being fucking jacked. So it's back, chest, and legs are not that important. But these are our basics, man. If you suddenly don't become an arm wrestler, how will you beat your girlfriend's fucker if he's on a mountain with her? Bro, anyways, we need our chest and back being trained every single week. If you go to specifics, we need here side pressure, back pressure, and our wrist power. But in the wrist, we have the pronation and the rise. I put it in the wrist section. First, side pressure and how we use it. How I beat my opponents. I wait for the ready go. I start, and you see, I almost go full on the sideways. It's combined with our bicep, triceps, and chest. So we need our chest. This is the crucial part. This is mostly used in hook, man. Imagine that you're just having fun with your friends. You're inside. The guy who wins will have the stronger side pressure. So back pressure is mainly used in top roll. You pull your opponent with this movement. Imagine that you're in a real fight and you're gonna pull this guy to the side. It's mostly used in wrestling, but why not use it in arm wrestling? You create the tension. When the ready go is set, you go and pull your opponent to your side. So now he's open his angles. So you see that now he's vulnerable. He's easily lost because you have the stiff angles. You're fucking crushing him. That's due to back pressure. And let's come to the wrist power. Basically, it's the wrist curls that we need to use to strengthen our wrist. But more importantly, it's pronation. It's used in hook and in top roll. So we need pronation in the beginning. When again the ready go is set, we use our pronation. Basically, pronator muscle do this kind of movement. So we open his wrist with this movement, and if it's strong, we're gonna crack his wrist back like in can openers. You're special if you know top roll is for smart people. The rising. Rising is the best body to the pronation when we have our grip. In top roll, we usually fight for the height, and the rising helps the most with it. So when you see, you're fighting for the grip, and if you stand like this, shallowly, your pronation is good, but you see my arm, it's in this position. You're gonna crack me and force me to the hook, but I want a top roll. So I put my rising, and you see that his wrist, imagine that this is open, and he's blocked completely. I pull him with my rising and I fucking kill him. Further, I will show you the exercises. Obviously, it's wrist. So if your wrist is weak, but you train your pronation a lot, you're gonna lose anyways, because the wrist is your concrete. It's your first level that you need to train. They'll be cracking like this. That's what my problem is. So I'm gonna focus on the wrist. And let's come to the exercises. You need a solid program. And if you want to get jacked arms, but maintain your body, you want to get lean simultaneously. That's what I do. On the first day, you usually do chest with triceps, but now you will do tricep, but not so intensively. You do it for like 2 sets, but importantly, it's chest, biceps, and side pressure. Let me explain. First, you do your basic chest, like what you're doing on a daily basis. Sorry, man. You do bench press, you do delt pec fly, wherever. What's more important is seated bicep curls. This is the essential for your angles and for your bicep, obviously. It's almost a strict curl, but you add a bit of cheating to have some movement and get more reps, man. Side pressure. This is where the fun comes here. Table, or if you don't have the table, bro, why are you in this gym? If you don't have the table, you basically can't train arm wrestling. So let's count that you have table, you have the pulley, you grab it. Imagine that this is pulley. This is block, okay? It's here. I'm standing here, parallel to the block, and I do these movements. It's side pressure's main movement. This is why it fucking exists. Also, we have side bicep curl. Lean to the side of your hand that you do. Here's your hand. You need to get with your hand and dumbbell to your opposite shoulder. So you do movements like this, and it's directly your side pressure and your bicep. Most important part is just sparring with your bodies. By the end of the session, you go in strong hooks. You try to imagine that you're training your side pressure while sparring. Now it's back and top roll. If you did shoulders, you can do your shoulders, but your priority now will be top roll. So you do your back, pull-ups, dumbbell rows, whatever. Now top roll, you start with the pronation. Pronation lift. I have this arm gym guide here, but I'm gonna tell you, grab the kimono belt. You basically do the pronation rotation movement itself. You do full amplitude, like it's from cracked position, and you roll in. We need weights here. You need to strengthen your group. It goes rising. You grab the kimono belt. You put like 5 kg in the beginning. Imagine that here's the bench. You sit on it and you do this exercise. It's like jerking off, man. Simply you visualize rising and you see the jerking off movement. Fucking Jeffries, bro. We're training here, masturbating every single time, and then we fucking win at the championships. So you do rising. It's a traumatic movement if you're new to the arm wrestling, so be careful with that, man. Like 5 kg is okay for you. Next we've got back pressure exercise. You grab the belt, you put it like this, you add like 5-10 kilos for the beginning, and you do all the movements, full amplitude, from the straight position to the top when it's like 40 degrees. Next, last day, we do legs and wrist. Legs are not our priority, but we do it for the sake of our main muscle groups. To stay lean, we just do it, bro, we're not pussies. So we did your legs. On the wrist, we have basic wrist curls with barbell on one hand, with dumbbell, like whatever is comfortable for you. Here you aim for the weights. Everyone is telling you focus on the reps, focus on the technique. Fuck it, man. If you have the tournament in the month, we need to get to the best form that you will have. The technique may be that you leave it to the end. You can leave it here on the center. By the time you end this exercise, your forearms are fucking pumped, bro. You can do more. Next, we kill our fingers with the block, but you grab the block with your fingers only. With your fingers only, and you do movements like this. You just squeeze it. By the end, you can add it with full wrist and back pressure. One more, and the next day you wake up, you can't even lift the cup, bro. The cute exercise, you need to grab a plate 20 kilos and you grab it like this. You're fighting for your grip here. You grab it like this and you go across your gym for as much as you can with maximum plate. It's 20 or 25 kg. So you do 2 or 3 sets, it's enough. I can't even realize your hands now. No pain, no gain, man. Of course, month of such training and you're gonna be a fucking crazy man. Let's focus on the arm wrestling together, man. Next day will be about start or technique. Hope you crash the gym session, and remember, you don't have to feel comfortable about it, just keep going.